Ignition. We have liftoff.
CCCX Infleqtion shareholders, how are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic because every day we get one step closer to becoming officially INFQ Infleqtion. And I can't wait for it to happen. I'm getting impatient. Looks like it's going to happen first quarter of 2026. I wish it would happen today, but we got to wait. We got to be patient. Now, if you go on to SEC Edgar and type in CCCX, you can find the Forms 425. That's where Churchill Capital X announces and provides materials like interviews, press releases, presentations with its proposed business combination with Infleqtion. It's essentially a prospectus update under SEC Rule 425 to keep investors informed during the merger process. So go ahead and check that out if you want more information. Infleqtion has appointed Chris Cook as the company's Vice President of Government Affairs, effective immediately. Cook is a Navy veteran and has spent 2 decades in government service at the White House, Office of Management and Budget, and is a professional staff member of the Senate Budget and Appropriations Committees. Now, Cook is joining Infleqtion from SAB, Inc., where he led U.S. federal strategy. He helped the company to strengthen its capabilities in high growth and next generation technologies that resulted in significant market penetration within the Department of War. So Cook, from 2017 to 2024, he was a professional staff member on the Senate Appropriations Committee, where he worked with senators to shape how the federal government spends nearly $100 billion annually on America's defense, intelligence, and national security priorities. He has also worked for the Senate Budget Committee and as a legislative assistant to Senator Johnny Isaacson of Georgia. I'm glad we have one on the inside now. This is exactly what we need for those defense contracts. Now let's talk about the market cap. Rigetti has touched 10 billion, 2.5 times Infleqtion's implied post-SPAC market cap. But Infleqtion has 30 to 40 times the qubits, better fidelities, and 12 logical qubits versus Rigetti's 0. We got a roadmap too. We're the first quantum hardware company with actual revenue, real customers. Remember, we have 29 million in trailing 12-month revenue as of June 30th, with 50 million in booked and awarded business, and a potential customer pipeline above 300 million. And our customers are large names, government entities, NVIDIA, U.S. Department of Defense, NASA, the UK government. Come on, they keep disrespecting us. They're going to find out. The CEO of Infleqtion, Matthew Kinsella, is not playing around. All he's doing is hiring talent. He's putting the pieces together. You saw that with Chris Cook. He's going to get us the defense contracts. We got an insider there. Now we got Elon Hart. Infleqtion has appointed Elon Hart as Chief Financial Officer. Hart brings nearly 30 years of financial and commercial leadership across advanced technology sectors, including more than 2 decades at Intel, and most recently served as CFO for Zoox, Amazon's autonomous vehicle company. Hart's going to oversee all corporate financial functions, including capital markets strategy, investor relations, and long-term financial planning. And Hart says, I'm honored to join Infleqtion and to be part of this unique company that is delivering real-world solutions in quantum computing and precision sensing. I look forward to applying that experience to capitalize on Infleqtion's position of strength in the quantum market, executing with financial discipline, accelerating growth, and driving long-term shareholder value. Love to hear it. And Infleqtion and its neutral atom approach is looking pretty good, pretty strong compared to the private players in the space. We have 1600 qubits with 99.5% 2-qubit gate fidelity. That puts us ahead of Atom Computing's 1180 qubit system and Q-Era's 256 qubit machine. Now what really stands out is Infleqtion is the only company among the three with both a quantum computing program and quantum sensing play. That's a unique angle in this competitive set. But there is one big question with Infleqtion. Where is Infleqtion in DARPA's quantum benchmarking initiative? Maybe our new hire, Chris Cook, will be able to fill us in on the details soon. Because I would genuinely love to hear Infleqtion management's take on this, and whether participating in DARPA's benchmarking program is on their roadmap. Maybe we'll find out soon. Oh, you thought we were done? Done hiring? I told you. Matthew Kinsella is not playing around. He's putting the pieces together. This is breaking Monday, December 8th. Welcome to the team, Carl Pendergast. He's going to be our Senior VP and General Manager of Quantum Sensing Solutions. Pendergast brings nearly 4 decades of experience in aerospace, defense, has a proven track record of driving strategic growth and operational excellence across civil, defense, commercial markets. Oh, you want resume details? Lockheed Martin, BAE Systems. He worked for Northrop Grumman. He worked for NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, as well as executive positions at innovative tech firms. He was also principal at Rosenet Partners, where he provided strategic consulting and engineering, program execution, and business operations. Come on, man. There's not a quantum company out there that has a team like this. A+. And let's not forget, Trump has signed executive orders in November. The Genesis mission is designed to strengthen U.S. leadership in emerging technologies, including quantum computing, quantum sensing, and quantum communications. The act expands federal support for next-gen technologies, R&D grants for hardware, software, and quantum materials, prototype development funding, support for commercialization efforts, not just basic research. The Genesis mission is designed to push emerging tech into national security and commercial deployment. This could mean pilot programs with Department of Defense, Department of Energy, NASA, energy contracts for quantum sensing systems, navigation, timing, RF detection, integration of quantum technologies into secure federal infrastructure. Chris Cook, our new hire, is going to get us there. And Voyager and Infleqtion, they're teaming up to launch quantum air in space. Voyager and Infleqtion have announced a strategic partnership to advance dual-use quantum technology in LEO and beyond. The two companies intend to demonstrate advanced quantum technologies, beginning with integration of Infleqtion's ticker quantum atomic clock aboard the International Space Station, ISS, and then Starlab, the next-generation space station platform designed to replace the ISS. The addition of an alternate high-precision secure time source in space is expected to provide impact to commercial and national security missions, including those associated with Golden Dome, enabling autonomous spacecraft coordination and secure communications across constellations. All right, a quick look at the 13 filings. 13D, G, F. Institutional owners, 85. That's growing. Who's got the most shares down here? Empyrean, Capital Partners, 2.6 million. Fort Baker, 1.7. Cap, 1.5. DE Shaw, 1.5. This list is growing. Glad to see it. All right. Looks like the team has some events lined up for January. CES 2026, January 6th in Las Vegas. Quantum Computing Today, Beyond the Hype. WebTech 2026, January 14th through the 15th. That's in Vegas. And Cisco Quantum Summit. It's going to be a virtual summit. Infrastructure and technologies too. Keep hitting the road, boys. Now, Infleqtion is making sure that quantum is moving from the lab to the real world. They're already selling hardware to major technology and government players. That suggests quantum computing sensing may start impacting real applications sooner than one might expect. Neutral atom plus integrated photonics architecture could scale better than legacy quantum designs. If Infleqtion's bets on MEMS-based photonics and neutral atom qubits pay off, they could gain an edge in cost, scalability, and performance, making quantum more accessible. And don't forget, they have a diversified product stack, because Infleqtion builds quantum computers and quantum sensors, clocks, the RF navigation, the receivers. They're not reliant solely on when quantum advantage happens. That gives them a business base, even as fault-tolerant quantum computing remains challenging. And their public listing is access for mainstream investors. Once this merger closes, quantum tech becomes available to retail and institutional investors via INFQ. This could drive more capital into Infleqtion and raise public awareness. I think we're under the radar right now. Maybe we're not being taken seriously because we were formed from a SPAC, but they'll find out soon. INFQ is coming. All right, once CCCX, once the ticker changes to INFQ, we are going to become one of the first publicly traded quantum companies with meaningful revenue and customers, not just R&D promises. And with quantum computing and AI increasingly overlapping, Infleqtion's timing is nearly perfect here. They're not betting on a single technology. They're building a broad platform that touches computing, sensing, and integrated photonics, three of the biggest emerging markets in quantum tech. Well, I'm excited about this company. We know that there's going to be a lot more news coming up, hopefully some new contracts, partnerships. I'm excited to see where we go here. All right, well, I'll see you on the next one. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.